Wide skid-resistant steps help prevent slipping while getting in or out of the operator station. Handholds are large and strategically placed for easy grasp for entry and exit. Again, be sure to face the machine and have a 3-point contact when entering or exiting. The suspension seat in the Excavator is fully adjustable. The standard seat on the under 40-ton units has a knob on the front of the seat that lets you adjust it for your weight. An air suspension seat and heated seat is optional on under 40-ton units and standard on the 470, 670, and 870 machines. With the key switch on, pushing the button in the front of the seat will raise the seat height. Pulling the button out will lower the seat. Push down this lever to raise or lower the seat front. Pull up to raise or lower the back. The other lever in front lets you adjust the seat back angle. Pressing the squeeze ball will increase the firmness of the seat lumbar. Pushing the button next to the ball will release air to reduce the firmness. This lever lets you adjust the seat in relation to the pilot controllers. Once that is set, you can slide the seat and control levers together to adjust for leg length. The dial on the armrests adjusts its height angle. Both the right and left control levers also have height adjustment. A wrench is needed for this procedure. A retractable seat belt comfortably and securely holds you in the seat. The seat belt should be kept in proper working order. Be aware of its condition and replace when necessary at least every 3 years regardless of appearance. To your left is the cab door release. Also to the left is the pilot control shutoff lever. In the down position, the machine functions can be operated. In the up or rearward position, the 2 hand control levers and the propel pedals are deactivated to prevent inadvertent operation of the machine if the controls are accidentally moved. The lever should be in the rearward position before leaving the seat. An important safety feature of the shutoff lever is that it must be in the up position to start the engine. On top of the left control lever is the horn button. Depending on models and options, different control switches are located on the left. All units have a transport alarm cancel switch. We will demonstrate its use later in this section. The next button on units equipped with heated seats is the on-off button for the heater. The next switch is for the cold start aid if equipped. Refer to the operator's manual for the specific details of its use. On 470, 670, and 870 models, the boom mode switch is located here. If the boom mode is activated, the machine cannot be raised off the ground with the front attachment and reduces machine vibration. Under 40-ton models have an optional reversing fan switch. The reversing fan switch has 3 positions. In the center position, the reversing fan feature is deactivated. In the auto position, the fan will automatically reverse every hour. To manually reverse the fan at any time, press the switch to the manual position and allow it to return to the center position. This will signal the fan to perform the reversing action. On 470, 670, and 870 models, the optional reversing fan switch only has two positions, on and off. To activate the reversing fan, simply press the switch to on. The pilot shutoff lever needs to be in the up position to activate. For best results, the RPM should be set high and the auto idle switch off to obtain maximum fan speed in the reversing direction. The counterweight removal or install switch is located on the left console if the machine is equipped with this option. Refer to the operator's manual for details of its use. All models use two levers to control boom, arm, bucket, and swing functions. The Excavator is shipped from the factory with the standard Excavator control pattern. The left control lever operates arm and swing functions. The right control lever operates boom and bucket. An optional pattern changer is available, so the pattern can be changed to the one used on most backhoes. The left control lever operates boom and swing, and the right lever operates arm and bucket. Regardless of the pattern used, be sure you have the proper decal showing the control pattern for each controller. On top of the right controller is the power boost button. Pushing and holding this button increases power to the hydraulics for up to 8 seconds. This feature is useful in situations where a short burst of extra power is needed, such as digging through a tough spot. After 8 seconds, re-pushing the button will give you another 8 seconds of power boost. The other two buttons on top of the right controller are for auxiliary hydraulic control if equipped. These buttons become functional with a switch on the right console. The left button activates exhaust filter part cleaning. The far right switch is used for Service Advisor remote updates on units under 40 tons. Refer to the operator's manual for details. In front of these is the main switch panel and monitor. We'll split the screen to show both the monitor and the switch panel to show how they interact. Starting at the bottom left is the keypad. This is used when a password is required to start the engine. It is also used for selecting programmed radio stations. The key switch is located here. We will turn the switch to on to view the monitor. The default monitor setting displays a variety of machine information, including two gauges that show engine coolant temperature and fuel level. Refer to the operator's manual for details of the different information displayed, some of which we will demonstrate in this video. To the left of the key switch is the windshield wiper washer control. Notice that the switch position is displayed in the monitor. It has 5 positions: off, slow intermittent, medium intermittent, fast intermittent, and constant on. Push and hold the switch to squirt fluid onto the windshield. To the right is the power mode button. Pressing the button will change the engine speed modes, which you can see at the top of the monitor screen. It is now in the ECO for economy. This mode improves fuel efficiency and reduces the noise level with a small difference in engine speed. Pressing the button will change it to the PWR or power mode. Use this setting for general digging work. Another press will change the engine to HP for high power mode. Use this setting when more hydraulic flow is desired, for booming up or rolling in the arm for excavator work. It provides the greatest productivity when digging. Another press will bring the mode back to economy. This switch controls the work lights, which are now off. Turning the knob to the first position will illuminate the switch panel and turn on the drive light on base machines. The second position turns on the boom work light and changes the monitor to night mode. Above the work light switch is the travel speed switch, which is now in the slow or turtle mode, which is displayed in the monitor. Turning the knob will change to the fast or rabbit mode. Notice the change in the monitor. The auto idle switch has an off and on position. With auto idle on, the engine speed will decrease to idle if a hydraulic function is not used for more than 5 seconds. Upon using a hydraulic function, the engine will return to the preset higher speed that the RPM dial indicates. AI is displayed on the monitor when auto idle is enabled. The RPM dial is located above the auto idle knob. It allows the operator to adjust the engine speed. Notice how the bars change in the monitor. After turning off the engine and turning the key switch to on, notice that the check engine and battery icons are displayed. These two knobs control the excavator's heater and air conditioning. Rotating the switch changes the temperature setting. Pressing the knob will change the air vent settings. Notice the icon change in the monitor, from front vent and defroster to front and rear vents and defroster, to front, rear, and foot vents and defroster, to just foot vents and back to the first setting. The blower switch can be turned to increase or decrease fan speed. Pressing the switch while the air conditioning is off changes the system to auto. In this mode, the temperature knob can be rotated to select a specific temperature setting in the cab. Blower speed and airflow settings adjust automatically to reach the desired cab temperature and maintain it. If the blower switch is pressed with the air conditioning on, it will turn off the air conditioning. We will demonstrate how to turn on the air conditioning in a moment. To the right are the radio controls. Pressing the bottom button turns the radio on and off. Rotating the knob controls the volume.
Every time I come, that's why I keep coming back.
Pressing the top knob toggles between AM and FM radio bands. Rotating the knob tunes the radio to different frequencies. Again, notice the monitor is used to indicate this information. Refer to the operator's manual for details for programming station presets on the numbered keypad. The large knob is the monitor dial. Press the dial to go from the default screen to the main menu screen. Rotate the dial to highlight the desired menu function on the monitor. Press the dial to select the desired screen information or to confirm the desired action. In this example, to turn on the air conditioner. The top left button is the back button to return to the previous menu. The top right button is the home button. Pressing this button will return the display to the default screen. A useful feature of the G-Series is the ability to automatically shut down the engine after a specific time of inactivity. In certain geographic areas, governmental agencies require auto shutdown. To set the time and enable the feature, go to the Settings menu, Auto Shutdown, and Set Time. Once the desired time is set, enable the feature by pressing the scroll knob. Notice that AS for auto shutdown is now displayed in the monitor. If the excavator is equipped with a rear camera, it can be constantly displayed in the lower part of the monitor. Go to the Settings menu, scroll to Rear View Camera Monitor, and press Enable. The camera displays when you return to the default screen. For other monitoring features, refer to the operator's manual for details. To the right rear of the operator is a drink holder and a storage compartment. Behind the seat is a large storage area. A 24-volt outlet and a 12-volt outlet are located in the left rear of the cab. Below are the fuses located under this cover. Above on the left is a red safety hammer. This tool can be used to break out cab glass in an emergency situation when the cab door, front window, or top hatch cannot be opened. A dome light is located in the headliner. Propel pedals with hand levers are provided on the excavator to control excavator undercarriage movement. The hand levers are used for precise control when working in crowded areas. The pedals are used in most other applications. With the propel motors to the rear of the unit, pushing down on the front of both pedals will move the excavator forward. Anytime you operate the propel function, the travel alarm will sound. After traveling for 10 seconds or more, you may turn off the alarm by pushing the button we saw earlier on the left console. Pressing down on the rear of both propel pedals will reverse the travel. Notice that the travel alarm is sounding again. The travel alarm switch will reset every time motion is stopped. To make a left turn, push down on the front of the right pedal farther than the left. To make a right turn, push down on the front of the left pedal farther than the right. Pressing down on the front of one pedal and on the back of the other pedal will cause the excavator to make a counter-rotating spot turn. In many cases, counter-rotation causes ground disturbance and increased undercarriage wear, so it should be used sparingly. Plenty of glass area on John Deere excavators provides excellent visibility. A sliding window is provided in the door. Overhead, there is a see-through hatch. For more ventilation, the hatch can be opened. An automotive-style sunshade can be used if the operator desires. The upper pane of the front window can be rolled up and stored in the cab headliner. Make sure to fasten the storage lock to properly secure the window. The lower window has no obstructing crossmember and can be left in position during operation, or it can be removed and stored behind the seat. This brings us to the end of the cabin control section. It's recommended you review the operator's manual to become more familiar with the machine controls and features before operating.